Okay, it's time for us to sew our abaya gown. So I want to join the facing. I want to stitch the side of the back. That's what I want to sew. So I will join it together. Please don't take more than the 2 points. If I join it, then I will go and iron it. Then paper stay it. Okay, this is the outcome of my facing. Alright, this is the outcome. So with the way it is now, here is the front neck, here is the back. So because of the pieces of my fabric, that's why I have to join it. So this is the back that I joined. So there is the front. So this is my neck. So I will still go ahead and paper stay them. After paper staying it, then I will now come and turn the one for the front sleeve that I have, then turn the neck round. Then we'll continue. Okay, I'm done ironing my facing. This is the outcome of it. Let me put so you can see it. Here is the outcome of my facing. So I have to fold it in or fold it to make this try to make my work very neat. So look at the inside. Look at the inside of it. So see how I folded my own inside to make my work very easy. So afterwards, like I told you earlier, because of the pieces that my material came off, as I'm using it, I'm joining it. So I'm closing the remaining space of the front so I can be able to attach it to the neck. So I'll just close it and make it to where my front sleeve ends. In case if your own does not have pieces like this, don't bother closing it. I just manage the pieces. So here we have this, and this is the sleeve that I have on my neck. So in making it now, I want to join it to the neck. So afterwards, I will now bring my abaya dress like this. This is the body of my gown. This is the front side, and here is the back side. So the front side should face you up. While you take the facing, the place that you made to be the front should face this your abaya. Should face your body, your dress like this. So you can be able to sew it. When you sew it, it's going to turn inside. So as it is like this, I'm going to use my pin to make sure I pin them round. Starting from here, make sure you use your pin to pin the neck to hold it so that it will be easier for you to sew. So I'll just use my pin to hold them. Alright, I'm done pinning it. I just use this pin to hold the neck so that it will not shift. So I'm done pinning. I will just go ahead. First of all, I will sew this other one, the round neck first. I'll sew the neck first before I will sew the opening. So I'll sew the neck round. When I'm done, I'm going to do a notch round it. This notching will help it to relax very well. So I'm notching it. Be careful not to cut your stitch. Notch it gently. It will help the neck of your dress to relax very well. That is the work of this notching. But when you do not notch, no matter how you iron it, it will still not relax. Okay, when I'm done notching, I will go ahead and do a top stitch. I like to do a top stitch. It helps me also to get my neck relaxed as well. A top stitch I'm doing is that this allowance that I have on the neck will face what I call facing, to go back to the facing side to enable my stitch to last. Don't make sure that it does not come to the fabric that is not visible. So it's going inside the facing. That's why I'm going to do the notching with the stitch on it. So I just stitch it round the same way I stitch on that. And make sure as you're sewing it, you adjust your fabric very well to last it. Okay, it's time for me to sew the slit in the front. That's what I'm going to sew now. Okay. After that, you also do a notch. Make sure you notch it as well to the point that you stitched. Make sure you notch it as well to the level that you stitched, so that it will also relax very well. So I'm done stitching. So I want to turn it inwards. Okay. I'm going to face to the back side. Okay, here is it. This is what I have. So I thought I'm going to stitch it round. This is what I have here. Alright, so here is the neck. So I'm going to start stitching it round. To be easier to do, to help me to do it very neat, I need to pin it down. I need to use my pin to hold it. I'm going to start sewing it. I'll sew it round the neck. After I finish joining it, this is the outcome of my nail. So I will have to go and iron it, especially with iron. But here is the outcome of the nail. This is the slit I'm telling you about. This is how it will look like. So, after I'm done facing the neck, this is the pocket. I have to fix the pocket first before I will do any other part. So in the pocket, the upper part of it where my hand will pass in, so I'm going to fold it 3 inches inward. Fold it 3 inches. So I fold it 3 inches, then pick it small, like half inch, to go inside like this. This is what we have. So I'm now going to bring the body of the abaya. Then when I bring it out, I will measure from my shoulder where I want the length of my pocket to be. So I will connect from my shoulder. I want the length to be between 16 inches. From my shoulder down, I want it to be 16 inches low. Then inward, from the center of it, I'm taking it in to be like 6 inches inward. You understand me? 16 inches from my shoulder to my waist, 16 inches. Then from the center of my abaya inside, I'm making it to be 6 inches inward. So I took it 6 inches inward from here. You get me? So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, from shoulder as well. So I'm just using this line. I'll just use this line to connect this other side, this place. Then take it from the center of my dress inward. I'm taking it 6 inches. It depends on my height. If you're taller than the measurement I use, you can do your own 17 inches. At least let it be on your navel, between your navel. That's where it should be. Between your waist, sorry. It should be between your waist. Then from shoulder to wherever it is. Then my own is 16. This is 16. From shoulder to 16. Then from the waistline, inward is 6 inches. So the space I have between the two sides of it is 12 inches. Then when I'm done doing it that way, I will now take this one and start from there, the pocket. This is where I am starting, from that 16. It will make my pocket not come out too much. So if you want to make sure that it's straight, use your pin to hold your pocket. So I'm using pin to hold it. I'll just go ahead and start sewing it. Sewing it because I'm going to fold it in, push it in, half inch inside. Understand? Half inch inside, just sew it straight. Getting to the finishing part, I will just fold the down part as well, like 1 inch inward. Then I will continue and reach that place to stop. Make sure your needle is inside to hold it. Then you raise your foot up, bring it down. taking it in again, half inch. Okay, I'm done sewing it all around. So this is what you will get. This is my pocket. You see? So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side the same way. This other side of the pocket, I'm going to do the same thing that I did this side. As you can see, my two pockets is ready. Two of them is ready. This is the pocket for this other side. This is the second one. Okay, so when I'm done fixing it, so I'm going to attach the one, the ankara that I'm joining at the down. That's what I'm going to join at. So what I told you earlier on is that I'm going to measure the down part of my front, the down part of my the dress I'm making, the circumference of it. So what I have here 35 inches. So the same thing at the back, 35 inches, and I'm going to shape it with half inch. So it means half inch is going away from each one. So if I take half inch, that is 1 inch. The same thing at the back, 1 inch. So if I remove 1 inch from this 35, I'll be left with 34. Then I will now come to this part, this ankara I'm going to use to join it. I will measure it 34. It's two of them that I'm holding together. I'm holding two of them together, with the one that will serve for the back and the one that will serve for the front. So I'll just go ahead and measure it 34 instead of that 35, because I'm going to still shape it and fix this one. So I'll go ahead and measure it 34 inches. I have 34 inches here. Then I will leave half inch I'm going to use to sew it, and then I will trim the remaining one out. I'll trim the remaining one out this way. So after I trim it, I will now join the two edges together. I'll join the two edges together. So what I have is this. This is what I have. So I told you earlier that it's going to be folded. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this way. I'm going to go ahead and fold it, then stitch it round. I'm folding it, leaving the stitches inside, because I don't want the stitches, because I'm leaving the stitches inside. I'll just go ahead and sew it round. Okay, this is what I have. This is what I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the shaping of the dress then before fixing this before fixing the cape. So what I'm going to do is to attach the ankara I'm attaching on the sleeve. That's what I'm going to do now. This is the fabric I'm using for it. So I'll just go ahead, take a notch on the shoulder. So the fabric is longer than what I have, so I'll just go ahead and notch it, hold it together. I've notched the shoulder. I've notched the shoulder of my sleeve. That's I'm going to ahead just join it. when you're done, go ahead and rip off the excess. The excess that is on it, just trim it off. So I've done the other side of the sleeve, I've fixed it, this is it, and I've fixed this other side. So I'll just go ahead and do the shaping. I told you about the shaping of 1/2 inch from down to the up before I'll fix the last one. We are rounding up our dress. I told I'm just shaping it 1/2 inches from this other end. Just take it and shape 1/2 inch. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Okay, the two sides is straight. So I'll just go ahead and fix the down part of the Ankara that I'm attaching to it. So before I will fix it, remember I closed it from the two sides. So the place I close at the side of the Ankara, I will make sure that it connects with the side I close on the material, the black material I'm using. So I'll make sure it connects together, then I will sew it round. Be sure your two joint connects to each other. As this one is now, it has connected, so it means my measurement on my shaping was accurate. So be sure your own is connecting to each other. That's why I say you should measure it before you shape it. To really help you a lot. When you come to the finishing aspect, you see that everything is equal. Okay, here we are. I'm done joining it. This is what you will get in front of it. Here is my hand. Here is the hand of my buyer. This is on that side of the hand. Okay, here we come. Here is my pocket. This is my pocket and this is my pocket. I'll just go ahead and iron my abaya and rock it. Please do your own. Submit and ask your question when you need it. Like I said earlier in our previous class, if you need a question and you shut me up on the group, I didn't get to answer you, please give me a call. I'll drop my phone number because I might be busy at work. So if you don't get through to me, you can call me. I will give you answer. But if you don't have any question, please do a neat job, take a brighter picture and send to me. Thank you.